to put my... What's up? I'm trying not to have copyrighted music anymore on here. What's up, guys? How we doing? I am dealing with, my God, allergies, yo. I am so over it. Ugh. I've had a headache for like 5 days now, I feel like. Thanks. Appreciate it. What you raising your hand for, Harry? What's this music make y'all feel like? Right? It's supposed to be hip-hop genre. Thank you, Kathy. I might just have to learn how to do this without music. I don't know if I can deal with this. And I've got it down turned as low as it will go, just so I can have something in the background for me. Just play my own music. I don't have enough songs to keep it going for too long, you know? And then I'll be singing it and... They didn't take music away, but if I try to put anything on my Tube of the U account, I get hit with copyright every time. So it's just not worth it to deal with that. They speeded up. I don't know how to do that. 10 colors ahead of me. I don't like it. Okay, I don't know if I can do this. Anyways, how's y'all's weekend been? How's y'all's weekend been? That's the hip hop. That's not hip hop. What's up? It's been boring. We've been car shopping all weekend. So. Oh, started a new job. Congratulations. Oh, gender reveal. Okay. What's up? How we doing? Is that Devlin? I love the name. I'm telling you, every time I see Devlin, I think of the Jennifer Aniston movie. What was that one? The one with her and Adam Sandler. Three-day weekend ahead. Exactly. The 30th of August is the date that my dad passed away. So that's always a hard day for me. But the 31st of August is mine and Sam's 17th anniversary. So it's kind of like the worst day of my life happening, and then the next day is the best day of my life. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, years later. But, so my anniversary is coming up for this long weekend. And we're going to I think it's a Bigfoot festival. Sam just likes to go do random things, so I'm like, hey, let's do it. So we're going to some Bigfoot festival thing, I think. Happy early anniversary. Thank you. We were talking today. I was like, can you believe it's been 17 years? Like, what the hell? How does that happen, like, so fast? 35? Goodness gracious. Hey, as long as I told Sam, like, as long as we make 50, 60, 70 years, I'll be happy. Good wishes for the anniversary. Well, thank you. 33. I saw Luzarella's page was taken down. I saw people were kind of having a fit about it. I went and looked, and I did see that it was back up. So I think I saw that she accidentally like deleted the whole account, and then it came back up, or she was able to retrieve it. So at least she was able to retrieve that, because that sucks. That sucks. Well, that's what I said. It was, she accidentally, like, I think she accidentally deleted the whole thing.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I need to set this down so it'll charge a little bit.
Okay, well, here, I'm not playing this YouTube royalty-free music stuff right now because, I can't.
Okay.
It sounded like elevator music. I went to the hip-hop, and it was like...
This is hip hop. You see the way I'm moving my hips.
I didn't have one. You have to look in the living room.
Yeah, that's not too.
Did I show you the space that we're gonna try to rent out for the podcast?
No.
Check this out.
Look what Mia made.
What'd you make that with?
A foam and a blanket.
Oh, that's really cool.
This thing's crazy.
I didn't make that page yet. Whoever made it, I don't know exactly who it is, but I do know how to get in touch with that person because I had to ask them to take something down for me. But yeah, more power to you, homie, because that's a lot. I have a headache too. Fall weather, so I can have some tomato basil soup. We had some tomato soup the other day. Well, let me tell you that. They had some tomato soup the other day. Molly and Sam went out to our garden and picked like 100 tomatoes. And I was like, what are we going to do with all these tomatoes? And Molly was like, I gotcha. So she took them back to her house and she made a massive batch of green tomato soup. And
It was like corn and cucumber, like garnish to go on top, which I didn't know if I would like, but was fucking amazing.
It was what? Corn and what?
Corn and cucumber kind of garnish.
Corn and cucumber garnish that gives it texture, which Sam said was actually really fucking awesome. Molly is the cook around. I love Molly can cook like a freaking boss, dude. I tell her all the time, like, do a freaking, like, why are you not a chef?
Be a private chef. I wish I could afford you.
Oh look, they even have like the setup.
Homemade salsa. Yeah, I need to learn how to make the salsa from the place I like, because I'm really picky with tomatoes. Tomato pie.
Ooh, I love a good ass. Oh, she's made it before. I know her mom has.
Her mom made it, but Molly can make it too.
Molly can make it.
Made pots of gold. It's cheese dumpling in tomato soup. I'm a badass
I'd like to invite
cook.
everybody to a tomato cook-off.
I'm not. I made some egg salad today.
Is that a thing that exists?
It's the first time I ever.
Tomato festival?
I had to look up Mississippi Queen's video, and then I chat GPT to make sure I was doing everything right. But I did it. Hey, you should try my egg salad. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, hers is good. I've done I cooked some. Oh my God, what was it the other? What was the thing that we cooked of hers the other week? Oh my God, it was so fucking good. It was like like ground turkeys, hoisin sauce, soy. I was trying to say soy and turkey together. Ground turkey. Yo, if you can't cook, Oh, and don't want to. I thought you said and do want to. Okay, I don't like cooking. Okay, I don't mind cooking. I don't like cleaning up the mess. That's my part. Pork fingers. Lord, have it post the recipe. What recipe? What is it? I missed it.
Did you see that they have,
Did you say that on the video?
I just saw it way over here. Did you see it?
It's your outlet. That's how Molly is. Molly loves to cook. Like,
It's like their membership.
that girl, on her day off, that's all she'll do.
Yeah, I mean, if it takes off, that wouldn't be a bad expense.
Love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not bad for.
Hey, big sis, you're my hero. I love you. Don't let her last. She cooks one, maybe two things. Hey, little bro. That's my little brother, Brandon. Thank you. I can cook some broccoli cheese casserole.
Here you go.
That's my dish that I bring to the family.
I mean, even that
That's
to
it.
start,
That's
and then
it.
you could add
But that's my
extra
little brother. And I love you too, buddy.
God dang.
Guys, and go some homemade salsa to try. Hell yeah. What kind of Well, I'm not gonna tell y'all what we got. Obviously for obvious reasons. I actually would have, and I even said yesterday because we bought a new car. Love it. It's gorgeous. I think it's totally bougie. And when I say bougie, I mean bougie colors because it's not a bougie vehicle.
It's not as bougie as we thought it might be.
Yeah, it's not as bougie as what I thought she was going to end up with. But when she saw this one, it's like she had a vehicle when she went off to college.
When you met me.
When I met her. And it is a different color than usual. And we had looked at so many vehicles and we were down to two of what we were going to get, which was the Toyota Crown Signia or the Buick Envision Sports something blah blah blah. Okay.
But then I'm not 60.
We were down to those two
Yes, you are.
and went to another lot and came home with something completely fucking different than
He
that.
was mad at us, it felt like.
Right? You did give us like
You
a.
mean-mugged it.
You were like,
She fooled me. I was so confused because Jen
I
was
literally
like,
said Sam is not
they
getting
led
a
me
vehicle.
on. Yeah, she was like, her and her dad are insisting on continuing to look. She was like, I'm so over it. I'm going home.
Jen was over it.
I was over it. I was really fucking over it.
And I was
ready
thinking
to
you
go
were
home.
going to be out till like 10 p.m. messing with some salesman. Not that way, guys. And then I pulled in.
She's a hoe.
I got home before you, and then you pulled. I was just so confused. I was like.
But so
You
we
bought- I
did.
was
So we
like,
did end up with a
did they, like,
vehicle.
bring us home for like 2 days.
Get a
to
Honda Type
test? 'Cause
R.
Sometimes the dealerships let you do that, you know.
Will they? That's awesome.
Which I'm sure some people will end up seeing what we drive because
We'll be going places.
we'll be going places. But I'm not gonna say it right now. I was even like when she got it, like we got the picture, like they put a bow on it and like got her picture or whatever, and she was like, get everybody in here, and we were like, why? Like she's gonna be driving that bitch all the time. So we got the picture and I was like, oh, I'll post it, you know, and then I was just like, no.
Yeah. Like
No,
right
I'm
before
not.
I was like, I don't really.
I'm
wanna
not
do
gonna
that.
post that because I don't want people to know what she's driving. To lead on to that, I'm not gonna be talking much on Chauvin tonight, but I will say I have seen her latest video. I don't understand why she just won't stop. I don't.
Looking for attention.
Yeah, I don't understand why she just won't stop. I do believe that the police are taking it serious. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to deal with certain things, but yes, I do believe that they're taking it serious. I think that her knowing that I went to the police department and then making that video, and then calling Sam I am this entire week, and then hashtagging green eggs and ham, while saying, call the cops, I'll unalive you and those barking dogs. So no, I'm not going to say what she got, but I will say she is thoroughly happy with what she got, and I'm excited for her. She keeps saying it's our vehicle. It's her vehicle. But it's gorgeous. I love it, and I think she did a great job choosing it. I find it hilarious that that's how we ended up with it. And funny thing, Sam did not, she has a weird bond with her vehicle. She has a Sonata. And she just has this love for her Sonata because she's had it forever. And we were going to trade it in, but of course it is sitting in the front yard as we speak. So she did get to keep her little baby
For a little bit.
as well. So
A little bit.
yeah. And then look at the camera and winked, and I mean, it's, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, that's scary. So, but anyways, I didn't want y'all to think that, oh, Jenner's not talking about it or anything. I am watching out. I am seeing what's happening. I am trying to, make sure, like, we have cameras all over our house. You know, so we are watching out for everything. I'm glad that she is actually going live, and people are letting me know that, because at least I know that she is in Louisiana and she's not here, so that actually makes me feel a little bit more comfortable that she has been going live. So, you know, that's, I don't understand why when she goes live she has to continue to threaten me and my wife and multiple others, Caroline and Nancy, and also I do want to actively in front of everyone let everyone know I am not actively trying to get anyone to try to harm, threaten, or do anything to Ashley Chauvin or her family, nor have I asked anyone to ever do that.
We were talking about a true crime case from here.
Like, wow. If y'all don't know, that's what Ashley said, that I was conspiring to try to allow people to unalive her. During this time that I so-called was doing this, I was letting people know not to harm your spouse. And if you wanted to not be with them, or you just didn't love them anymore, to please just separate and get a divorce. I told a story about how I saw a butterfly that had died, and there was like 5 butterflies around it, who was literally having like a mourning funeral for this thing, and how that still breaks my heart. How we came across a goose whose partner was hit by a vehicle, and it was sitting there, and that lives in my head. I don't know where you would get
I'm glad that
that I was conspiring to do anything other than tell people not to harm anything, and how upset I would be at even a butterfly being harmed. Okay. I think it's back up.
Last night was crazy.
Yeah, what the? I don't know what to say about that. But I'm fucking mind blown about that one. On this, I do want to announce that we are going to be starting a new chapter. I guess is how I would say it with Bouji Panda. We are going to open up a production company and start doing the podcast. And so, of course, that means that glitter era is going to eventually come to an end. So I am going to say over the next few months, we are going to sell out the rest of the inventory of that, and we are going to launch over to what I feel is more of my passion, which is true crime and paranormal and doing things like that. So I will be stopping the glitter. Why are you stopping the glitter? Well, it's not really a passion of mine. It's not something that I enjoy. I don't craft. I've made a lot of great friends doing it. I love tumblers. I have hundreds inside of my house. I enjoy all the fun, creative craft things that people do, but it's just not my thing.
What's this space gonna be?
Well, this will probably switch over to the gym, and then that will switch over
To the podcast.
well, that to the podcasting and, of course, the studio.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
This was meant to be a gym anyways.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the gym, but I forced Sam into a glitter business, and she did not get her gym that she wanted in here. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of stock left, so it's not like it's going to happen overnight. It's something that I have to work on. The money that I get into this, I'm just going to switch over to doing the podcast, or if legal fees ensue with something that I have going on or something like that, I'll have that over there versus having to worry about anything else. So it's just not something I don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy it. Did you see what happened to USC today? I did not. I did not. What happened? Well, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Will you be on TikTok? Yeah. I'll be on TikTok. I'll be on YouTube. But yeah, I'm not. I don't post content. I don't post a lot of content about glitter because it's just not something I'm. You can really only do so many things of videos with it. You know what I mean? So, an active pupil on campus at USC.
Right, was he?
That's what I'm assuming. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Only scammers in the building. Yeah, Southern Cal or South Carolina? Well, and also, like, when I'm doing things about this, like, I don't want people to be like, oh, Jen's doing this, and she's every time she goes live, and she has 500 to 1,000 people in her live, she's showing off her glitter, and, she's doing it for that. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, it's your business.
I mean, it is my business, but also I don't like to have that reputation.
Yeah.
So, that's not who I am as a person. So, Sam would be like, Jen, put glitter. Like, why are you not showing glitter? Show glitter. That's just not who I am when I'm doing that. It makes me feel like I'm using people, and I don't like to use people. I don't like people to have some sort of insinuation that I am doing that. So, if I don't give you a reason to be able to say it, when you say it, it makes no fucking sense. Oh, I haven't pushed my product there. That's what I'm saying. I haven't. That's something I thought about that when I was doing it, and it didn't seem fair in my eyes for me. I felt like that would make me look bad. So, yeah, see, I can see why you feel that way. Because if I was doing it, you would be like, Jen just a fake ass bitch. And Jen just did this shit and she don't care about it. But instead, y'all got to see real life, raw fucking bullshit emotion of what the hell has happened between Friday night fill-ins and friendships and scammers and Susan, you know what I'm saying? So it was University of South Carolina. But I mean, I'll probably still keep like Bougie Bond. It's pretty simple for me to be able to package and get out and not have to like have an entire area. You know what I'm saying? Like I have over 300 plus colors. People want new. They want new. Like I just would have to keep building more and building more, and you know what I mean. I don't want to tell you what my first podcast would be about because I feel like somebody then will take my idea of my first podcast. It has to do with. Okay, so I think I've told y'all my idea of what I wanted to do. So I want to do a dual podcast, which is basically I want to be able to do a mixture of true crime and paranormal. However, there are people who don't like paranormal, and there are people who don't like true crime. Thank you. So I want to have it where on set days, Tuesdays, the true crime portion of this person. So say I'm talking about, we'll do a big one, Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, say I'm talking about him. The first episode would be the story behind Jeffrey Dahmer. You know, what happened in his childhood, or you know how stories that evolved on how he became what he was, how he was caught, you know, victim, things like that. And that would be the first episode for that true crime, okay, would be on like a Tuesday. Then on Thursday, I would want to drop the second episode, which would be about Jeffrey Dahmer. However, it would be about the paranormal side of things after it happened. So people who have heard accounts of, you know, residual sounds of the apartment building, or people who have witnessed, you know, the ghost of the people, or anything like that. So that way, if you don't like paranormal, you know, you don't watch the episodes on that aired on Thursdays. If you like both, then of course you can watch Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's going to be the same person. So the first two episodes will be this person. Episode 3 and 4 will be this person. True crime, paranormal episode, you know, so it will go on like that. So a mix of both, but I don't want to put it in the same true crime and mix it up when there's people who just don't like the paranormal, don't believe in the paranormal. And so, you know, I want to make sure that it's for an audience that they would actually want to listen to it and not get creeped out if they don't like that side. So that's my plan. That's what we're working on. That's what we're trying to do and get filmed and all that. So, but that's more my speed. I've always been huge into true crime. I've always been into paranormal. Like, those are things that I've always loved to do. Ew. Okay. Sorry, someone sent me a screenshot of her in the Clemson Tiger shirt, and that just breaks my heart because I am a true orange and purple. I love Clemson Tigers, so that just. Ugh. But so, anyways, that's that's what I want to do. That's where I feel I would be happiest and getting out of the fucking. I'm sorry, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all know just as well as I do. The reason I got into this, I'm no longer. That's no longer a part of my life. You know what I mean? It's just no longer a part of my life. You know? Thanks, guys. And of course, we'll still be doing our lives. We'll still be having fun. You know. But, I mean, a lot of y'all don't have much to worry about because a lot of y'all probably didn't even know I sold glitter. You know? But the others, I will be putting a sale up and, you know, just making sure, seeing what I have left in inventory, and just as it goes out, I will take those off of the website, or at least have it as sold out. And once those are cleared out, we'll just keep the Bouji bun, we'll keep the mats, and but we'll take the glitter and mica out. Yeah, if I wouldn't have done this, I wouldn't have found what I like to do. I remember when I first went live, I was fucking terrified. I just emotional. I was on my period, so that's, if y'all see me tear up, it's just because of that. So if I wouldn't have started the glitter company, if I wouldn't have started Bouji Panda and started going live and facing the fear of having people judge you, I wouldn't have. I mean, I knew I was passionate about justice. That's just who I am as a person. But watching stuff in front of your face happen, that is what kind of led me to where I'm like, you know, I'm just one person, but I can make a difference. I can say things. Just being able to talk, we are able to make more people aware of things that's going on. So it taught me. We were talking about it last night. I wouldn't change anything. Yeah, I hate my period. Ew, oh my god. I know, I hate it. I just told him that. Anyways. I know.
Well, what should happen? It's led you to a new path.
But I wouldn't change anything because everything, whether it fucking sucked or not, it led me to where I'm happy. I had to go through a lot. I had to fucking give up a lot. I had to lose a lot of family. I had to lose a lot of friends. I had to realize that some friends, that's just not what they were. I had to go over obstacles. Yeah. But I end up in a spot where I'm like, hey, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago, I didn't know myself. Now, I'm like, oh, okay, I know a little bit more. So, you guys can do the same thing. Punch. Lab over. She cried. Got one little tear. Yeah. But yeah, I hate being an empath too. My God, bro. I'll just be like talking to people and I'll start tearing up. And they're like, are you good? And I'm like, bitch, yes, I'm good. I don't know why I do this. It's the most irritating thing. And I'm like, I'm not weak.
We come to your wedding or your funeral, we gonna cry.
Yeah.
Or not. Your graduation.
Not weak.
Pandacast.
Pandacast. Oh my God, did you see what is going to be in Charlotte? A panda festival.
Really? When?
September 13th and 14th. They have panda outfits and all that. Yeah, panda. So, I'll be there. Yes, dear. Did you see what I just posted about being an empathic panda awareness podcast? Oh, well, they'll realize that because my ass, I can't help but real pandas. I wish. Is there a real panda gonna be there?
It's an Asian.
If there was, I would
Asian
actually
food
be
festival.
mad.
I was about to say, I hope
I would
not.
be like, let that panda go live his life in the sanctuary, because I don't know if they need to be in the wild, y'all. If y'all actually saw real pandas, them some clumsy fuckers, okay? Those son of a bitches, they need guidance.
Yeah.
Those are the only things I would say truly probably should have their own just little sanctuary. and it's good. Don't put them in a cage. Like, I don't think you should be at a festival or anything like that. But they need their own sanctuary and bubble proof that shit. Because if y'all ain't seen videos of pandas, please watch them and know that is me.
It's almost like, well, it's almost like they don't want to be here the way that they like.
It's almost like looking in a mirror. How much do I hurt myself, babe? Y'all!
More than more than you should.
I swear, I hurt myself all the time, and all I think is, yep, I'm a panda.
Slam her fingers and stuff.
I sure did. I busted my
Burn
finger
herself on
and
stuff.
Look at the little headband that
Burn.
you get when you go.
all on the same hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're grown toddlers, and they're so funny. If you're in a like upset mood, bad, like sad, whatever, just put on a freaking panda video, because they are hilarious.
Look at that.
People say I should be Boba.
I
I tell people I think I walk around like this.
So cute.
I slam my elbows into everything.
Doors that have been there, y'all.
Doors that have been there that don't move. Like they don't like, how?
I
I
think so.
What happened?
This one need a panda costume.
That's so cute.
That's what Mommy sent us.
I didn't look at it.
Oh, well, she sent it to all of us.
Oh, there it was.
It's a panda, everything. They jump out and bite y'all. Who does? A panda? Gotcha.
Well, I want to go dressed as a panda. Full fit.
I don't know if I have anything panda.
We can wear that hat.
That would be very facetious. I have panda shoes, panda onesie.
You do have panda shoes.
Oh, we got panda slippers. Mia got them for
Oh,
us.
that could be funny.
I forgot about that.
There might be
I trip over
layer
Eric. Girl, me
there.
too. That's why, y'all know why I believe in the paranormal? I trip so much, it's gotta be the spirit realm that's like joking on me. You know, like literally just like, and I'm like, what happened? It's a ghost.
It's not clumsiness.
I
it's
think it could be my
ghosts.
mother-in-law, Faye. You think it could be your mama?
Sometimes.
I think your mama really do be pushing me sometimes. I be like, how did I hit that? How did that happen? And I just see Faye just like,
Or
she's not even really smiling though. Just
It wouldn't be your dad, because that might happen when my dad goes. It would just be like,
Yeah.
oh my god, your dad would.
yo, he thumped the shit out of me sometimes, bro. You've been there. He thumped
Yeah,
the shit
he
out of
thumped
me.
her in the head one day. It
I
was
swear
the
to God, that
funniest
echoed.
shit. She's her dad's only kid. Okay,
He's my dad and my brother.
he is countryman from Georgia. Okay, and he thinks dad jokes are just the best thing in the world. And Sam was watching TV. He just walks up behind her and he thumps her on the top of the head. But it ain't like a little thump. I mean,
Like his knuckles?
this was like a
Oh.
brother thump. Like,
It's like the kind of, like, that makes your knuckles bleed kind of thing.
and he laughs and she's just like, ow! That really hurt. He was like, oh, that didn't hurt you. That didn't hurt you. She's like, it did. Like, it did hurt me. That didn't hurt you. How you gonna gaslight me and tell me it didn't hurt? Jen hurt. That's what she said. Jen heard it across the room, because as soon as he did, I was like, she was mad as shit too, boy. She was pissed.
He's so rotten.
That shit was so
It was just like
funny.
one of those times where, like, I just wasn't in the mood for that shit. And then he just come and he just thumped the shit out of my head.
He annoys the piss out of her on purpose, though.
I mean, I love him, but damn.
Yeah, he's funny. Oh my god, he's funny.
And he's funny when he's not your dad kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah, in the meantime, she needs ice for her head.
Yeah.
She's concussed over here. And he's like, yeah, that didn't hurt.
Toughen up.
Which that's a tough man. That dude walking around with his, you know, he was hurting.
Right.
Broken ribs.
I wasn't even thinking about that when dumbass had a tree freaking.
Knocking 5 feet away.
I didn't even know that shit could happen. Oh, you didn't think a 70-something-year-old man shouldn't go out there fucking cutting a tree down by himself? When the tree's in the shape of a damn U? So the thing falls and pow! Breaks his ribs. Well, I mean, I studied that thing for 10 minutes. That's the fuck he said. I studied that thing for 10 minutes. And it still broke your fucking ribs.
He's a good man.
He's better now. We can laugh.
Motherfucker cutting our bushes. Don't even want him to cut my fucking hedges, okay? This man backs his truck up to the bushes, puts this 3-stool thing right here behind you, this ladder, on the back of his fucking truck. He's on the top of that thing, holding it barely, girl. I mean, literally like this, because he's having to push it so far up to like. And I walked around. I said, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "I'm just cutting hedges." I was like, "Sam is gonna fucking kill me if something happens to you. Like, you need to get down." He's like, "Well, I'm almost done." I was like, "Why didn't you tell me to come over here? Like, we can get a different ladder." Well, I'm almost done. Almost falls.
And then he cuts down that big old branch outside too. And he's just like, "Hey, pull
Oh
on
my
this,
God,
pull on
yeah.
this," and he's same thing, just barely, just like 3 fingers holding the little.
She said I got stung by a wasp this summer. My husband looks at me and said, "You didn't get stung."
Oh, hell no.
Gaslighting asses.
No, my arms just swole the fuck up. But, you know, whatever.
My dad told me I wasn't gonna get stung by a wasp, and I guess he was right. It just flew in my ear and bit it. Bit the inside of my ear.
Do they bite? Or do they just sting? I think
No,
they just
they
sting.
bite because it was two holes in my ear, not one. It was 2 in my ear.
You got
in
stung
it.
twice.
I still hear the buzzing.
That gave me chills.
Thanks, Michelle. I like that too. Well, that's not what we started doing this. We didn't start doing this. I mean, we started doing the nightly lives on awareness for her, but I mean, that's not what Friday Night Feelings started for, you know. She's getting deranged and dangerous, and I'm gonna make sure that we have awareness, but I don't know. Got shit to think on with that. You know what I mean? I fell down the steps and my husband asked me if I walk much. But if they fell, they would act like it was the worst shit in the world that happened to them. And if you laugh, they're going to be pissed at you for weeks because they're big ass babies about it. So, psh. And if you're in here, boys, I'm right.
Well, no, and then there's the opposite of my dad, who could break his ribs and be like, "I think I'm fine."
That's just, your dad is a different breed.
He's that old stubborn.
Yeah, the man flu. But we still gotta do stuff. Look, that's why I'm glad I'm with Sam. Well, I'm a big baby when I was sick too, though, so I can't say no.
But let you be a baby for like a little bit.
Yeah. For a little bit.
You be baby for a little bit.
I'm a girl. I can be a baby.
Yeah, you be baby.
Yeah. Word. You can too. Right? Have a period, asshole. How about that?
Every single month.
How about
I just
that?
had this conversation with Javi. I was like, you realize that I have to bleed and work at the same time?
Every
Oh
single
my
month.
God, I want you to. That's some shit I really be like saying. Like, I want a guy to have to wear a period simulator. Like, for 3 to 5 days. You're not going to have the part where we have to deal with the excess and everything. But at least feel what we have to feel and what we have to work through And y'all call us dramatic. Bitch, you couldn't. You couldn't. You want to talk about a big baby, you can't get past the marker 4. People like me who have endometriosis, our level is like a pain scale of like a 10 on those levers. And you couldn't last it. I can barely last it, and I've been dealing with this shit for freaking 20 years. 20 plus. God, I'm saying I'm younger than I am. 20 years.
Who do you think you are?
Right? Like I started when I was 18. 30 years.
Ew.
29. Right, tell my daughter it's not that big of a deal. Wear it. Wear it for a day. One day. Just one day. And we'll give you some breaks. It's like your Advil break.
Yeah.
You know? So you get to have it on 0 to 1 for a good 3.5 hours. And then you can bump it up to 2 or 3 and deal with it because you can't take that Advil again for another 2 hours. But the cramps came 2 hours early, so what do? You wait those 2 hours out and you still have to work. And then we'll let you hit that 10 mark while you're waiting for the Advil to kick in the second time you take it. Or Pamprin or Moat, whatever you take. But so mad I got an ablation. It was the best thing ever. They told me they would do that, but I'm scared. I'm scared to do that. They took my right ovary already, and then they put me on this medicine that they told me takes my estrogen fully away. Or Alyssa, I think is what it's called. Or Alyssa. And so it drops your estrogen level down to like 0. And they said, so you're not gonna have anything. The whole 2 years I was on Orlissa, and the only thing changed is I was having 2 a month from like the age of 10 up, and it took me down to 1. That's all it did. So, and they took the right ovary, and I still have like it did not. You took it for what? Because it ain't helped nothing. They wouldn't give me a hysterectomy because I was 29 when they took my right ovary. I had a huge, like, cyst on it. And I asked them to, and they told me no because I wasn't 30. And I was like, I know I was going to get an ablation. I'm scared. Y'all be saying that. Look. I be scared. I don't like scary things. You say ablation easy, and then I have a friend who went to go get an ablation, and granted, it doesn't happen often, but let me tell you what happened. You want to know what happened? Want to know why I'm fucking scared? Okay, because she was getting an ablation, and during the ablation, the nurse tripped on the freaking cord that was plugged in, which then turned the heat thing off that was doing the ablation. And it ruined the thing. Okay? Yeah. And then I've had like 99% of other people who was just like, oh, it was perfect. But I heard the story of the one. And she worked with me. Mm-mm. But that one, but that one. Mama's so easy to change. God. Well, then they was telling me they wanted to. Alright, so I went back. This lady told me that I was going to get. She was going to do a hysterectomy on me. But because of my surgery, the first time when I had so much scar tissue from the endometriosis, that it was going to be Oh, what was the word she used? Invasive, and I don't know. She started saying some words that kind of concerned me. And I said, that sounds scary. And so I went back. Ooh, that's a good point. She said, but you heard about car accidents too and you still drive.
Mm.
But I've driven before. I drove before I heard about the car accident. Maybe I did, and I was in a car accident when I was 7. See, I had an ablation that didn't work. It's the other half. It's the other half for me. I feel so much better now. You had a hysterectomy at 27? Why didn't he let me? It was an old man, that's why. It was an old man, and he thought he knew. Have I told y'all the story of what he told my freaking wife? Oh, pissed me the fuck off, bro. You remember when he told you the scar tissue was because, your wife had STDs?
Yes.
Oh, that shit fucking pissed me off. No, I did not. No, I have never. I have not. And so I was like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on?
He tried to convince me that you were lying to me.
Yeah, tried to convince her that I was lying, that I did. So I went to a different gynecologist, and she was like, this is endometriosis. Like, this is 100% endometriosis. I was like, I know.
I know now.
This motherfucker is telling her, like, what the fuck?
He also was like the only gynecologist in town, and like,
yeah, we lived in a small town, but I was fucking pissed. I was like, that is not true. Like, what the fuck?
What a fucked up thing
He was
to
like, well, that's
say.
the only time I've ever seen scar tissue that bad. You don't know what endometriosis is?
Dude, you're
apparently
what?
Not.
Well, but he cut all the scar tissue too, which I don't think he was supposed to do that. He had me I was messed up for fucking years after that shit. He like cut my intestines, like the scar tissue, and it like dropped them. And man, I was jacked for a couple years after that. No, he was old, bro. He was old.
That don't sound right.
He was old. He was mine when I was 9. He was my first gynecologist. Because they had to take me when I was 9. That's how early I started. £24 tumor? What? Holy sheesh. Damn, Tammy. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, I only go to female gynecologists now. I will not go to a male at all. Even if they could have the best recommendations from everyone, I would never ever go back to a male gynecologist. A doctor, that's different. You know, I have multiple male doctors I go to. I love them, trust them with everything. But gynecologist, not a chance. You ain't got my part. You ain't gonna deal with me because you don't know what the fuck I deal with. Period. That was my call. I like how you put Wednesday on my calendar. But when I said it at work the other day, you said, nah, I'm good.
I called you and I said, can you put Wednesday?
You said a Sunday.
No, you weren't listening. I called you and I said, can you put Wednesday on the calendar? I got that Sunday covered. That just proves that you don't fucking listen to me.
That's how you feel.
And when I came here, I looked at Sam. I said, "Let me guess."
That's how show her that. That's how I feel.
I said, "Let me guess." She didn't put it on the calendar, did she? And Sam said, "What do you think?" Would you rather do Wednesday than Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you, boo.
Thanks, dude.
I think I just saw her flick you off under the table.
I have a funny story about finally finding someone I'm comfy with for that lady check. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, damn, my phone been going crazy. Well, we just won't. We don't. I don't go to Clemson games, so I don't have to worry about running into her. That's what I guess that's what she's talking about. Is now she? Oh, I'm gonna go to a Clemson game. I don't go to the games. I like to watch football games on TV, so I can pause it and rewind it. So that's fine. Have fun. I don't like to be crowded. They're in South Carolina. They're not North Carolina. So have fun. Great games. Great team. So. Late to the party. Who's watching YouTube? I started watching YouTube shorts because I don't know, like, it's a lot of the same things on TikTok now, and I've been trying to change my algorithm to get something, but I don't know, like, so many people do the same trends, and then that's just, like, the only things that comes across my page, so I started watching YouTube shorts, and I like it because now I get back into, like, some true crime things, and, like, some funny, like, skits and stuff, so, yeah, I watch YouTube, like, if I need to, like, figure out how to do something, 100%. That's crazy. If she is really going to the LSU game, I'm glad that we're not now, because that's the game that we were going to go to.
Right.
So we won't be going to that game. The Carolina Crime Podcast. I've heard about that one. I haven't listened to it. Noises in there. Yeah, I've been listening. I don't really listen to a whole lot of podcasts like I should. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to any game that she could possibly be at. You know, I'm not going to put myself in a situation to be anywhere near the girl. So in North Carolina, you can't file a restraining order unless you are related or in a relationship with someone. It's a DVPO, a domestic violence order protection. So it's not the same like it is there, where you can file on anyone. Here, they even have it up like at the magistrate's court office, like jailhouse, all of it. Like, they say, do you need a restraining order on someone? And it will give you steps and explains basically only people you're going to get it with is someone you were dating, married to, relative, like, you know, something like that. Yeah, I'm big into, like, I listen to a lot of Audible, so podcast is definitely something that I should listen to more often. I was listening to one, I forget, was it that one? Which one was I listening to? I don't remember. I was listening to someone. I can't remember which one it was. No, you can't get an order of protection against her. I didn't say that. But they don't do restraining orders. But Swords and Scales. Swords and Scales. Do y'all listen to... Where do y'all listen to it on? Just like the Purple podcast thing on your phone? Or... Is that what I was listening to? Crime Junkie. That's what I was listening to. Is that a big one that y'all know? To get by Brandy on your True Crime podcast. Oh yeah. I've talked to Brandy a couple times. She was an EMT, right? I think that's what she said. I saw her video the other day. It broke my heart that she had lost her pup. Purple podcast. Okay, so it is. So, okay, that's what I was cutting the grass the other day, and I wanted to listen to a podcast because I haven't really listened to many. So I found this one, and I just was like, okay, put my headphones on, and I just listened to a podcast. So it was about I think Wendy Jerome or something. It was crazy. Very good. Very gory. Got you. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Creeps and Crimes. I have to go through and, I don't know how to work this thing. Y'all know me. But I will... See, I don't even know how to back out. How do I get out of here? Creeps and Crimes. Okay. Start trying to listen to some of that. I just do it on the Purple podcast thing. Like the little podcast one. Have a good night. And then, most of my stuff is I'm also ADD, so I don't like to listen to a lot of things. Oh, hold on, I got the puzzle piece. Sorry. Yeah, it comes on your... Well, if you have an iPhone, it just says podcast. It's a purple icon with an eye with 2 circles around it. Which ones does SiriusXM have? On the SiriusXM for your car, or is it where, on the app where you, search for a better, all the channels? Yes, I will be doing a podcast. I don't understand Spotify like that. Spotify confuses me. I'm old. I dealt with Pandora, and then, everybody went to Spotify, and that shit just... I'll learn. iHeart, Audible, and an app. Lady in the Lake. I think we have talked about Lady in the Lake, right? Okay, Pandora too. Yeah, I know Pandora. I did the subscription for the longest time now with Pandora. Yeah, that was a crazy story. I thought so. Thank you. Whatever.
Huh?
You're off tomorrow?
No.
Oh, you're working... Did anyone pick up any of them?
No.
So what days do you work?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Wednesday I have to come in and do banking, so I'll be there for lunch.
Fun. Alright, well, enjoy it. Have a good night.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye. Yeah, I pay for Pandora so I can skip them. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. I think... Pandora has podcasts. I've never listened to it on there. Do they? I don't know. Pretty sure. Yeah, they got podcasts. Oh, they got Crown Junkie on there. I could have just did it that way too. YouTube Music. I want to say Amazon Music does that. Yeah, I think that's where Sam listens to her podcast, is on Amazon. Which, I mean, they share with, like, Amazon and Audible, and them kind of share together. I think Amazon owns Audible now. So, you know. Oh, you can't get Pandora in Australia? I don't know if it's the best one or anything. I'm sure other people would like other ones better. I just know Pandora because when it first came out, that's the one I used. And I bought the subscription for it. So, it's just, that's what I always used. Sam does Amazon Music for pretty much everything. But I think she also has all the other ones also. Thanks, Ray. Oh, there you go. You can't get Pandora in Canada either? The fuck? That's crazy. Damn. See, if I move to another country, then I gotta figure out another music app before I move over there if I don't have Pandora. Luckily, I have my wife, so she'll be like, don't worry, I have all the other ones. So. You're back! What's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
You want to leave my vape?
Oh, yeah, it is right there.
Thanks, buddy.
Why's your zipper down when you're around my wife? That's so weird.
Don't be shy.
Bye. She's funny. Come to Oh, man, I would. What's the... Okay, hold on. Nah, I don't even know if I want to say anything on that. It made me look really stupid. Anything new on Susie? No, she won't answer anything. She won't answer nothing for me now at all. I don't know if she's answering anybody else. I know that she is on her Facebook crafting group. It's not the craft vinyl one. I can't remember what it is, but she's on there acting like everything is completely normal and like nothing happened. Like she didn't take all the money and run. The only refunds that we came up with was a little over $200, and I don't know if anyone else has received a refund since then. I know that a few people have received their protection balls that they had bought from her, but I have not heard of anyone else receiving a refund. So I still do recommend, even if it was $10 or $5, to go and, if she's not responding to you or she's not giving you your money back, I would file for theft at your local police department. That's the only way that people are held accountable for what they've done. So I got a refund from PayPal because her shipping thing was fake. What does that mean? Her shipping thing. Oh. I use PayPal. How do I get a refund? Call a lawyer for like small claims. I mean, you could definitely do a civil. If you do an attorney, you can get a civil case for small claims against it. Going in and filing for theft would be criminal against her. So, yeah, I don't think we would fit the criteria for a class action for unfortunately, to most, it's a it's a small amount. Are any of my mods in here? Can you get that one? Can you block that one that just came through? That PH comment. It just said let number 6 right there. Think of my am. It is. The only way, unfortunately, for some, it's principle. So if you, and that's how people get away with it, because they know that you're not going to go to court for $50, for $10. You're not going to take them to court for it, because you would in turn have to spend more. And so that's how they end up getting away, is they take a small bit from this person, this person, this person, this person, and they take it up as a loss, and nothing's going to come from it, because it has to get to a point where it's a principle thing, where you say, I know it's only $10, I know it's only $50, but it's the principle of the fact that you keep doing it, or that you've lied about it. So you have to be passionate about it, and not everybody is going to be, and that's okay. That's okay. At this point, putting it in with the state attorney general here, we do have, North Carolina is a state that tends to take things like that a little bit more serious. So I'm hoping that we actually have something that they do. But with it being, $3,000 to $5,000, I don't know what they'll do. I don't know how often she's done it. Why not just give up and live your life? I am living my life. I live a great life. A part of my life is spreading awareness, and that's what I do. So I live my life spreading awareness and doing the things that I'm passionate about. I mean, yeah, that's why would, if we give up and we don't talk about things like this, the more people just get hurt. So what would be the point of giving up? To say, okay, yep, just let her keep doing it. Let Susan tell people that it didn't happen. Yeah. Yeah, see, my thing is that they're a fake account, but it's a real person behind that account. And so, they deserve an answer. If they want to come in and ask a question, I'll give them an answer. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, it is what it is. I'm not going to stop spreading awareness. I'm not going to give up my passion in my life because somebody doesn't like it. You just move on to the next one. Stop. I can have 1 or 10,000 followers, and that's none of your concern, honestly. I mean, that's literally what I just said. So then that's the other thing. A lot of the people who come in here and ask the questions, and you want to argue with the chat, and so instead of actually understanding where I'm coming from. You want to come in here and you want to start something with the chat, and say that my chat is aggressive and attacking or anything like that, and it's because you respond to them when you don't have to. You come in here and you say things, and then people get upset about it. So because they are, I mean, you came in here to raise eyebrows. That was the point of the question, correct? Yes? No? Maybe? Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to lie about. So if you have questions, I'll answer your questions. Actually, I think it's crazy for both sides. Then why are you watching it? That's what I'm saying. What's the point of watching it if you're not here to support it? There's no sense in watching it on my side. If you're not willing to support somebody who does those types of things over there, then there's no point in watching her. So either we have questions or we could just move on and block you out since you don't want to be here and like it anyway. So I mean, what is that's my question for all that wants to come in here and ask silly questions. Like, what are you trying to prove? It's funny how you guys go back and forth and no resolution even comes, but y'all keep talking and it keeps going. Well, that's your opinion. You think there's no resolution that comes. Unfortunately, it does take a little while to get resolution for a lot of things that's been happening. So, I mean, it takes a little bit. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not something that just... When you're trying to stop things like criminals, you have to build up a case about it. You have to research. You have to make sure that the things that are happening aren't just being told and lied to about, So I don't bicker with her back and forth. Have I got petty a few times on it? Absolutely. There has been a few times that I have got petty, but, I've never threatened or act a fool. I can't believe either side just because this has gone on for at least a year or more. I mean, you can look at my side. My side's went to court. We have transcripts about what's happened. So, mine's court record. Mine's on court record. What's the point of lying when it's on record? And that's more than, I mean, it's a lot to make sense of. So, are we talking shit or are we talking about... I don't think there's been any shit talking throughout this live at all. I think we've had many different conversations throughout this live. So. But anyways, back to what we were talking about before. I gotcha. It's coming across as an assumption. Cool. But anyways, it is Sunday. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go and just relax for a little bit. And I hope y'all have a great night. I hope I'll probably be live tomorrow. So, tomorrow's Monday? Yeah, I'll probably be live tomorrow. So, I will see y'all later. Yeah, I know, work tomorrow. The weekend went by so fast. It always does. One of these days it'll go away. I ain't went away for 5 days, so. Allergy season. Headache season. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate everybody who has been here supporting this through since the beginning. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see y'all later.